Regarding Genesis 1, is this a text about material origins, or is this a text about the assignment of functions to the cosmos? The Genesis creation narrative has often been interpreted through a materialist lens, especially in the context of post-Enlightenment Western thought, where the focus tends to be on the physical origins of the universe. This materialistic perspective emphasizes how the physical world came into being, asking questions about mechanisms and processes by which matter was created. However, such an interpretation may not align with the worldview of the ancient Near Eastern audience, for whom the account of Genesis was originally written. In the A&E context, the existence of the material world was an unquestioned reality. The notion of material creation, specifically the idea of bringing something into existence from nothing, was not a primary concern, largely because the A&E cultures were deeply embedded in a theistic worldview where the divine presence and the material world were both assumed. Atheism, as understood in modern terms, was virtually non-existent in these cultures. So the question of whether the gods or material world existed did not arise. Therefore, the Genesis creation narrative is better understood as focusing on functional ontology rather than material origins. From this perspective, the Genesis text is not primarily concerned with how the universe was physically constructed, but rather with why it exists and what role each component plays within the broader cosmic order. The narrative is fundamentally about assigning purpose, function, and meaning to the elements of creation. In this light, the Genesis account is seen as a theological and philosophical treatise on order, purpose, and function of the world rather than a scientific explanation of its material origins. This functional ontology approach aligns more closely with the A&E worldview, where understanding the role and significance of creation within the divine order was of paramount importance.